Welcome to your Daily Writing Habit, episode 132. If you are writing a book or thinking about it, or maybe you've started writing your book, but you're having some challenges finishing it, you are in the right place. I am your host, Christine Whitmarsh. If you're looking for me online, you can look for Christine Inc., I-N-K. Every day I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 18 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success and also really have the ability to turn a non-author into an author. And those three things are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. Here's today's inspirational quote about writing about habits. And it's also on topic with today's topic you're about to find out. And here's the quote. Once you learn to quit, it becomes a habit. Vince Lombardi. All right, so here's what I mean by that. Are you ready for some football? For fans like me, it's about 6 months long hiatus between the Super Bowl and when preseason starts again. It's finally over. Football is back. We're still in preseason as I'm recording this, but hey, you know what? That counts. And to celebrate the return of football, let's have some fun and connect the dots between my favorite sport and my favorite passion, which is also my career, writing books. Today, I am going to share with you, and over the next few days, but today I'm sharing the first of 4 book writing lessons that we can get from football. So here's the first lesson. Preparation meets mental toughness. So that's a lesson that is learned in football and also applies to book writing, and here's what I mean. You probably associate preparation more with book writing and mental toughness more with football, right? But the reality is both activities require grit and a game plan to be successful. Prep work, like creating a writing habit, conditioning your writing muscles daily, hopefully, and putting together a process that will get you from once upon a time to the end, lays the groundwork. But when it comes time to put pen to paper, hour after hour, day after day, word after word, and chapter after chapter, it ultimately comes down to one question. How badly do you want it? In football, there are a ton of victory stories about miracle moments where underdog teams, or even just regular teams who somehow during the course of a big game became the underdog, they came back from certain death and they claimed victory from the jaws of defeat. Now look at my favorite team, the Patriots, versus the Falcons in the Super Bowl, versus the Seahawks in the Super Bowl. They seem to have this habit of doing that, and it drives us all crazy. So not an underdog team necessarily, but certainly in those 2 games, they had become the underdogs, and they came back from certain death, and they claimed victory from the jaws of defeat. Now, what if you applied that same mindset of winning at all costs to finishing your book? Prepare first, but also know when it's time to end your preparations, trust in your playbook, and hit the ground running. And when I talk about your playbook, I talk about your writing plan, but also your why for writing your book, all the developmental groundwork you've laid about how much you understand your readers and the overall vision of your book. So that's all when I say your playbook, like in football, that is your author playbook. And that is today's first of 4 book writing lessons from football. And stay tuned over the next few days for 3 more lessons from football that we can use as authors. And if you need some more help, or if you'd like to chime in on this, please visit my Inc. Authors group on Facebook. Would love to see you there. Ask questions, chime in, let me know you're listening. But I'd love for all the authors out there to go ahead and join Inc. Authors on Facebook. Thank you for joining me here on your Daily Writing Habit, where I'm helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. And if you know someone else who wants to do the same, I would love it if you would share this with them. Thank you very much. And until tomorrow, happy writing.